And Dylan came in with an Aaron Talvin Davis,
yes,
who was a producer,
yes,
to record Dylan reading his poems. So I just saw him there, standing in front of the microphone, words flowing out of his beautiful voice, which enhanced his the quality of his poems.
And Aaron Talvin Davis, who became head of the BBC.
That's right, yes.
As indeed did his son Gerard, and as indeed did his son Roger. So it shows what kind of country Wales is. The head of the BBC was from father to son to grandson. But Aaron Talvin Davis worked with Dylan on many of his programmes, and of course wrote a wonderful book about Dylan, which he argued that Dylan was a religious poet, a druid of the broken body. And Aaron Talvin Davis. Now I really recommend it. It's a very serious book, short book, which he argues that Dylan was essentially a religious poet. So there's a lot in that. So Dylan, of course, was a wonderful broadcaster.
Oh, absolutely. But that's the one occasion that I was there.
Yes.
When he broadcast, and this is just a fortnight later he died. He went to America. I went to a BBC college in Wood Norton, Evesham. Whilst I was there, on the 9th of November, news came through that Dylan had died. And I mean, I saw him just a fortnight previous. He went to America.
And he was just snuffed out as easily as that.
And in the studio, you'll find
Yeah.
a healthy man. But
I think everyone believes that if he'd stayed in Britain, that he wouldn't have died. It was the fact that he had doctors, you know, who didn't understand. Didn't know how ill he was, you know.
How to treat him.
That's right.
But apart from that, with the exception, his father was at Masters on the old grammar school.
Yes.
And Dylan used to come home during the lunch break or after school, after college, and walk through Hanover Street.
Yes.
So I used to see him there.
Yes.
But I wasn't a friend or I didn't know him as a friend or.
Now, the other thing we'd like you to talk about is the war. Where were you in the war? How did you spend the war? What kind of war did you have between 1939 and 45?
Well, I joined the BBC in Glasgow in 1968. I was there for 12 months. And if I may mention this, in those 12 months, I did a broadcast from Iona, a morning service. On the way back on the ship or the boat, the captain said, would you like to go onto the Isle of Stafford, where Mendelssohn wrote his Hebridean
Overture, Famous Cave.
And I was the only one to go on. The boat took me on, and I saw Fingal's Cave.
Yes.
And it's something to me, I listen to Mendelssohn now.
Yes.
I listen to the music. Well, I was there.
Yes.
On the Isle of Stafford.
Now, what year was that?
This was 69.
69.
Because on the way back, war was declared.
39.
39. That's what I asked.
Oh yes, I beg your pardon.
39. Yes.
War was declared.
Yes.
And they wanted then people for radar.
Yes.
So I was seconded from the BBC to the RAF and sent down to Dover, the White Cliffs of Dover, on the radar station there.
Which was a new thing. Radar was a new thing.
But why I'm telling you this, Peter, I was really up to Swansea during the blitzes.
Yes.
But the one I had a weekend leave, just a weekend.
Yes.
I came home, I walked from High Street Station to my home in Hanover Street.
Yes.
Couldn't get an answer to the door, climbed over the wall, found my mother and 3 sisters huddled in an Anderson
shelter.
I go down into the shop to get a bottle of whiskey to cheer them up because it wasn't very nice in the town. I mean, you don't know about Anderson's shelters.
Yeah.
While I was, the 5 minutes I was gone, I came back and there were incendiary bombs in my garden, quite near the Anderson church.
Yeah.
The German plane, I could track it from Town Hill, over Hanover Street, as it were,
Yes.
over Walter Road, dropping their bombs,
Yes. but
but no bomb in my garden, just incendiaries.
Yes.
The earth was wet, and incendiaries don't like wet earth. They splutter a lot.
Yes.
So I couldn't do anything about it. Just let it burn
Yes.
itself
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
But in that few minutes I'd gone down and
Yeah.
come back.
And then you opened the bottle.
I opened the bottle.
And then when you woke up, the war was over.